Welcome to CompuScholar's 2025 What's New orientation. This session is aimed at our experienced CompuScholar teachers that have already gone through a full professional development and orientation session in previous years. So just as a sanity check, if this is your first year as a CompuScholar teacher, we do have a full professional development and orientation webinar that lasts about an hour, and we recommend that for all of our new teachers. You can ask your assigned customer service representative for assistance accessing that session. We have quite a few updates to cover for the 2025 school year. In general, in terms of our system, we have a brand new reporting dashboard. We have LTI 1.3 support to announce. We have a brand new Google Classroom integration, and we have some updated guidance on the AP course audit. We also have some news and notes on specific course updates, including Java programming, Unity game programming, Tech Essential, and some others. So the first big piece of news is that we have a brand new report dashboard and reporting engine. Our old reporting engine was actually a third-party service that we integrated many years ago, and while it was a great fit at the time, over the years it has grown to become somewhat cumbersome, complex, and slow with information that's hard to find. So we have completely replaced that with a brand new reporting engine that we've developed in-house. That new reporting engine is simple and fast and has very quick access to what we believe to be some useful information. We will have a full webinar specifically around this report dashboard in the coming months, but in the meanwhile, I'll show you how to find it. So I've logged in as a demo teacher and gone into a sample course, and you can access the new report dashboard with this report dashboard link on your teacher's menu. And once you get in, you'll start off here on the dashboard. You can pull down this combo box to select a variety of different reports. We have reports that describe your overall classroom engagement in terms of the amount of time spent, the number of clicks and logins and so forth. We have that level of detail for individual students. We can give you great details on individual students. We can summarize the recent student activity in terms of the things they've clicked on within the system. We can give you an overview of how your class in general is utilizing the different resources. We also have a detail report that will show you how the class is using one specific resource. We have some additional analysis around the quizzes and tests that students are answering, as well as some remedial suggestions that will show you maybe areas where your class needs some help in terms of the quiz and test questions that they tend to miss. So this is a brand new reporting engine. We're really excited about it, and we always love to hear suggestions. So if there's additional types of reports you would like to see, please let us know. Next on the infrastructure side of things is LTI 1.3 support. And this will be of interest to schools that are using things like Canvas to do integration into your district learning management system. You can continue to use LTI 1.0. That works equally well across all systems, and that's kind of a bedrock standard. But we do now have LTI 1.3 available for systems that support it, and most notably that is Canvas and Buzz. And the big advantage to moving to LTI 1.3 is that those systems can display an ungraded assignments reminder on your dashboard. So if somebody has submitted an assignment in the CompuScholar system and that assignment needs manual teacher grading, you can now get that notification through into your LMS. And let me show you where to find some more information about that. So here at our main website at CompuScholar.com, I'm going to click on Standards and then LMS Integrations. And we'll scroll down. And for Canvas, you've got a walkthrough video that's still for LTI 1.0, and there's a document here that shows you the configuration differences if you'd like to do LTI 1.3. I will point out for those of you that are on Schoology, Schoology unfortunately does not fully support the LTI 1. Features needed to make that ungraded assignments reminder dashboard a reality. So we are currently waiting on Schoology to kind of close some gaps in their LTI 1.3 support, and we have a full document on those restrictions here. And if you have questions on any other learning management system, please let us know. It's also of interest to those of you that are integrating into Canvas and Schoology. As always, we'll publish new editions of all of our course cartridges each year. That means any lesson changes or additions and major updates will be included in the new cartridges, as will all the latest quiz and test questions. So if you've already integrated one or more courses into your learning management system and you would like to receive an updated cartridge, please just contact your customer service representative. The next big announcement we have is integration for Google Classroom. This is something that we previewed in the spring of 2025 as a beta. So this is now a production level environment where you can sync up your CompuScholar courses. That includes grades and rosters and so forth with Google Classroom. And we do have a new page on our website that contains full details. Let me show you where to find that page. So from our main website, we'll go up to the Standards menu and select Google Classroom. And here you can check out the features, see how it works, understand the permissions that we require in your Google accounts, and there's links to a video tour and some more information as well. Next, we have some updated guidance for our AP teachers. So CompuScholar is an endorsed provider for AP CS Principles and AP CSA. And so if you're one of those teachers using CompuScholar's curricula for those classes, we really encourage you to update your College Board course audit and make sure you've selected CompuScholar as your textbook and that you're using our endorsed provider syllabus. If you are a brand new AP teacher and you haven't done this before, it's super easy. You just go through the documented steps in our professional development to complete the course audit. If you are already a course audited teacher, meaning you've been teaching AP for many years and you may have completed the course audit using a previous vendor for a different textbook or a different syllabus, we would really love for you to update your course audit so that it properly reflects the curriculum you're using. That will greatly help us and the College Board understand how teachers are using the curriculum and continue to maintain our endorsement. The big note here is that it's easiest to make these changes before school starts, because making the change, if you're already completed a course audit, involves simply deleting your existing audit and starting a new audit. So after extensive conversations with the College Board, that seems to be the only way that you can actually make changes to an existing audit if you have to select a different textbook or a different syllabus. So you actually have to delete your existing audit and start over with a new audit. So it's just as easy as starting the audit from scratch. It should take you about 10 or 15 minutes. And the only caveat there, of course, we recommend you do this before school starts, because if you delete your course audit, that might impact your access to AP Classroom. So let me hop over to the College Board's website for a moment. And we're looking at the AP course audit page. And this is just an example where you can see the textbook is already approved. If you hover over it, it should say Endorsed Provider Resource, CompuScholar for CSA or CSP. When you submit your course document, you want to select this last option about adopting an endorsed provider syllabus. And then just scroll down and pick CompuScholar from the list. So it's super easy, straightforward, and automated. Please go through these steps and just make sure you've selected CompuScholar both for the textbook and for the endorsed provider syllabus. So let's shift a little bit and start talking about some specific CompuScholar courses. The Java programming course has a pretty significant update for 2025. This course was updated and resequenced with new material and so forth in order to meet all of the new requirements for the 2025 AP CSA syllabus. So the course and exam description from the College Board has undergone some significant changes, and our course has changed to match. Our course has been re-reviewed by the College Board and re-endorsed, so you can have that level of confidence that we do meet all of the new standards. And we do have a full webinar and blog post on this. Let me show you where to find that information. So back here at CompuScholar.com, we'll start off, I'll click on blog. And we'll scroll down, and here's some information on the AP CSA and Java programming updates. You can also go to professional development and monthly webinars. Scroll down, and you've got a full webinar on that as well. So if you're an AP CSA teacher, I would encourage you to check out those resources. We also have free professional development for AP CSA and AP CSP. So please check these out as well. Next on the list of course updates is Unity Game Programming. So we are amidst a pretty substantial update for Unity Game Programming to bring this up to the latest version of the Unity IDE. That includes updating the lessons, the screenshots, the activity instructions, the instructional videos, all the project files and solutions, and the quizzes and tests as well, just to make sure they're all in sync with the latest version of the Unity IDE. This is actually a work in progress. You will be able to use this course at the beginning of the 2025 school year. Some of the material towards the end of the course, maybe in the second semester, we'll be filling it in actively as we go along, but we should have plenty of material for you and your students to get started. We anticipate releasing this course around August 1st for the new school year. And finally, the last big course update revolves around Tech Essentials. We've added several new supplemental chapters to the end of this course. That content was added to meet standards in assorted states such as Florida, and so you might want to make use of these additional chapters in your own classrooms. So let's switch over to the new course. And if we take a look at our new Tech Essentials 2025, we'll zip all the way down to the end. And you can see the new supplemental chapters marked with optional content here at the end. So again, these things were added to meet a variety of state standards, and you're welcome to make use of these topics in your own classroom. In terms of the other courses, we always take a look at those and make any tweaks that are necessary. This includes minor changes to keep up with technology, changes to third-party products, updating website links, and that sort of thing. We may also make a few small tweaks here and there to better adhere to state standards. And these updates are reasonably transparent, so you don't need to worry about them, just letting you know that we do maintain this sort of activity from year to year. And if you spot anything that needs updating yourself, don't hesitate to reach out. I do want to remind you that we love getting feedback on both the general delivery system and the specific courses. So if you have any suggestions for improvement, please ask. Please contact us if you have any questions about any of these topics. You can reach us through our website, by phone, or by email. We really appreciate your continued adoption in the new school year, and we look forward to a successful experience.